Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tech Talk with Dan Harley, episode number 85, reviewing the Flok Loyalty App system. Recorded on March 23rd, 2017. I just signed up with a new partnership, and hopefully it's going to be help my restaurant and bar owners and nightclub owners and coffee shop owners and beauty shops and other retail clients. It looks very, very, very promising. And in fact, I can probably use your help if you're any type of those businesses. In fact, I'll give you a special offer at the end of the show here if you can help me out. And so those of you in those such businesses, you really want to pay attention to this episode. It's going to be pretty interesting. And listen up, and we're going to do, like I said, a product review of what's going on here. And it's something I think is going to benefit your business. So anyway, the recap here is last episode was episode number 84, my computer crashing and what it means to your business. Now, if you're still being lazy and not backing up your important data in your computers, you're really risk losing everything. And there's a very easy way to resolve all that. So you can check out episode not 84, episode number 84 and see what happened to me, of all people, and what you can do to prevent for something like that happening to you. So anyway, before we go too far into the fun stuff here, let's talk about a few announcements. First of all, thanks for listening and watching. I greatly appreciate you folks out there doing that. I very much appreciate doing this for you to help you folks out there to get through your technical issues. Now, if you have a problem out there, let me know and I'll make an episode out of it. Now, if you're listening to me through iTunes or an Android podcast directory, do me a big favor and rate my show and submit a review. It helps grow my audience through those channels, and I really appreciate it. And also, if you're watching through YouTube, subscribe to the channel, leave comments, some questions, some kudos, greatly appreciated over there too. Now, if you need to find me or the podcast show or link to the podcast show or the YouTube channel, you can very easily just go to primeconcepts.net. There's links right there on the website. That's primeconcepts.net. And you also find links to the podcast show, the show notes, as well as lots of great stuff on there. Lots of tutorials on business internet related topics. And my favorite tutorial is free and almost free ways to advertise your business online. Either way, please pass the word. Share this episode. Let other people know about the podcast show and the YouTube channel. Thank you very much about that. A little legal disclaimer here. Products mentioned in this and other episodes of Tech Talk with Dan Harley could be paid with an affiliate commission, promotion commission, or the liking by the product or service provider. In other words, I just might try to sell you something, especially today. So, in fact, we're going to do a product review with a free trial offer. We're going to talk about the Flok Loyalty App system. There's a free 7-day trial offer at primeconcepts.net/link/Flok, F-L-O-K. That's primeconcepts.net/link/FLOK. We're going to have a bit more information on that through the show here. There should be links. In fact, let me go pop that link up here for you folks to see it. Where is it at here? There you are, right on there. And so you can see it from here on out. And you can also find the link on in the video, in the show notes, all that stuff everywhere. So, or go to primeconcepts.net, you'll find it over there too. So anyway, the topic is reviewing the Flok Loyalty App system. So let me tell you a story why I'm doing this. I have a restaurant owner who wanted to modify his punch card system. He's had for a long time, and many restaurants and coffee shops and other places do this, where they have this little punch card, like maybe a little like a business card with the numbers on it, and you literally punch it out. That's why they call punch cards. And so he ran it for many years as a kind of a loyalty system. You know, if you go there 5 or 10 times, you get a free meal or something like that. So this is a very common thing that's been done for a long time. But he wanted to modernize that. And so as he looks at the smartphone, all the technology around us, there's got to be a better way of doing this. So he approached me, and we looked at some options. One option was obviously to build a custom app for what he wanted to do. But the challenge was, or he could find something that's already made. So we looked at the custom app option first. And frankly, it's going to be pretty expensive. We're looking at, cost for custom programming, cost for updating it, and even more cost for that. and the possibility that could run into a dead end. So maybe if I or whoever's going to build the app didn't want to do it anymore. So it could be, so that was a chronic problem we looked at. And so we just looked at, so, well, maybe look, find something that's already out there and look at that route first. So unfortunately, I didn't have a whole lot of luck for quite a while there. We did some preliminary checks. We found some stuff out there a little flaky, kind of hard to set up, didn't perform as expected. So I was about ready to give up hope. And then also I found this app called Flok, Flok. I tried it out and did some preliminary checks, and looks pretty good. And that's where I wanted to start to share my opinion here. And I ask you folks out there who have a business that could benefit from a punch card or a loyalty type of system here to join in with me to try to review this and get a good idea if this is going to work or not. We'll do a follow-up. I'll actually do a follow-up interview with you in a later episode. So anyway, what is Flok? Let's start with that. Well, it's a customer loyalty app. That's what they call it. It's based basically on punch cards. We've seen these punch cards for a long time, where you punch a card where you business, you got 9 or 10 or whatever X amount of punches there, you get something free. Okay. Now, because of technology, this app goes much further than simply being a punch card system. Okay. This does a lot of what's called push marketing, where you're able to send notifications, which is much different than just simply have a business card with a bunch of numbers on it as their punch card. So these can actually talk back to your customers, in other words. So, and these notifications be based on proximity and welcome notices, all kinds of stuff. So another question is, what does it do? Flok. Basically what you do is your customers install this Flok app on their smartphones, and from there the business are tracked. The technical part of it, the business are tracked. You can use a digital punch card to check in, or have a QR code where they have a digital punch card you can check in, where you can scan a QR code and get your card punched virtually. Or there's what's called a Flok Beacon, which is found pretty interesting. What this Flok Beacon is a small little battery-powered device that sits somewhere inside the business that IDs a customer's entering location, and from that it can able to, let's say hi to the customer through the smartphone, and some chat features and what's called the push notification, where it sends messages based on distance and location and time and everything. So, in fact, the location can be further out than just simply inside the store. You can go up to 50 miles. So we're going to talk a little bit about that and functionality in a bit here too. And on top of that, they got lots of tracking and reporting information. It's kind of beneficial to the business owner, because the more information you have, the more you're able to be able to use it to customize loyalty campaigns and increase return customers and loyalty stuff. So it's more information you have on your clients, the better off you are. This simple thing when you do marketing. So it's fantastic stuff. Now, some cool features I found with Flok here is, first of all, it's very easy to set up compared to some of these other apps I've seen, some other systems I've seen. It really took I was surprised, about 10 minutes to set the basic features through there, and I was using their the free 7-day trial here, which I'm going to get to that in a little bit here, okay? And I thought that was, of all things, that was pretty cool, because I'm always looking for a means for my clients so it's easier for them to use, so they really don't have to call me, which is kind of unique for what I do. Is most people think, well, I'm here, I make my money because I'm smarter than the next guy, and that's the reason why I know what I'm doing with the technology, the economy. No, actually, I try to look for technology that's easy to use, easy to manage, and I'm finding that Flok seems to be falling in that category. Okay, so and I want to go back to the Flok Beacon. And once again, this is this little dongle thing that sits. You put it inside your business somewhere. It is a transceiver. It kind of determines if you have an app, if you came in the store or not, and then from there it is able to flag some things or within the system to, let's say, identify that the customers come in, who they are, and even do some push stuff to them where you can do some notifications. And also does some automation stuff. Whereas, let's say you do the punch card thing, you'll actually have to have somebody pull the card out of their wallet and one of your employees punch the card, literally physically, with this beacon, and also actually technically with the QR code thing that you can print out. You don't have to have anybody really dealing with that. The system does, for lack of a better term. So it relieves your staff of having to track the loyalty system. And also mentioned it's free for 7 days too. So anyway, so I'm looking at, how can this thing be beneficial applied to a business? The first thing I see, it's essentially a vastly updated version of the loyalty punch card. So whatever you can do with the loyalty punch card, you can definitely do with Flok, plus a lot more. Okay, and as I mentioned too, there's a lot less hassles with the staff. They don't have to do these punch card things. They don't have to punch the card anymore. They just do the thing. And there's a lot of data collection and reporting, and ability to communicate with the customer with a kind of unique notification system. This is where I'm going to kind of get further into it. One thing you do with the notification is if somebody had downloaded the app, you can send a welcome reward to the customer. Say, thank you for downloading the app. Here's a free whatever. Let's see your coffee shop. Here's a free cup of coffee next time you show up. Also, if a customer has not visited in a while, you're able to track this up. Hey, you haven't visited in 10, 20, 15, or 30 days. Maybe you reward them. Hey, if you come in, we'll give you a free cup of coffee. Or a birthday special. We're able to track their birthday. If they're wanting to put this information in, then we're getting to push a birthday special into their phone. So, and then let's say you're in a bar. They actually have a system where you can have happy hour reward, where you can push a message about happy hour specials either inside the bar or external to the bar. Okay, where you can say, hey, this happy hour, we have these specials here. Show your phone and get you going here. Paperless, wireless. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. Something I think would be beneficial to a lot of bars out there, obviously, for this particular feature here. I also got a Facebook check-in app. A lot of folks here on Facebook, and when you visit a location and you check in with Facebook, the Flok app is able to identify that and reward for somebody for checking in through in Facebook, which it helps you out with the social networking stuff. And another cool feature I thought in the Flok has, it was called the Lucky Check-in Reward. We're able to set up let's say you can set up the 5th or 10th or 20th customer is able to reward them for whatever reason. Let's say, for instance, you're the lucky 5th visitor today, or the 5th visitor, and every 5th visitor gets a cup of coffee or something like that. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought, that's pretty unique. So anyway, so it can go on and on. I think that, like I said, the push technology, be able to touch the people who have these apps, your customers, goes a lot further than simply having a punch card, and definitely goes a lot further than simply having a punch card in the wallet, indicating how many times they've visited a place. So anyway, another thing I'm concerned about is how much, because like as I mentioned earlier in the story here, the option of doing this as a custom app was kind of threw it out the window basically because of the cost. So anyway, like I say, the first thing that Flok does is offer it free. You can try it out for free for 7 days. And from there, after that, the first level, they call it the basic package. I think it's called the basic package, the starter package. It's at a little less than $17 a month. They have a VIP package. It's a little less than $67 a month. And the ultimate package is a little less than $100 a month. So I'm thinking that's a good value. It also there's discounts for if you pay up annually. And I'll also give you a link to the details in the show notes if you get more information on this here too. They also have an enterprise edition if you are part of a chain of restaurants or businesses, whatever, or like a TGI Fridays or something like that, a chain restaurant. they have enterprise editions for that. So personally, I think it's at that price is a good value so long as it's being used. Okay. So anyway, this is now I covered a bit about the Flok here. Let me tell you about the offer I'm giving you and why. First of all, why here is I think this is a pretty slick package. I think it's going to be beneficial to a lot of my clients out there. I know some coffee shops can benefit this. I know some restaurants can benefit this. I know some bars, some nightclubs, the bars that can be benefit from this too, as well as some beauty shops. So I see this can be a good value. Now the challenge here is I don't have a restaurant. I don't have a coffee shop. I'm not a beauty salon. So I'm kind of reaching out to my clients out there, my listeners out there, to help out a little bit on this one here. Okay. And I want to know, this is really that easy to use, because yes, I was able to install it in less than 10 minutes, but then I'm a bit technically inclined. So I need to find out from the perspective of some of my users out there, some of my listeners out there, some of my clients out there, is it really that easy to use? And also, does it really benefit their business? It's one thing, fine, you have the new shiny toy you get to play with, but if you don't use it, if it's not beneficial, all it is just getting in the way, waste of money. So, and also want to know how their customers think about this. Okay, and with the advanced technology here, we could really touch your customers anywhere they're at. So if they install this app, you can touch them, you can contact them, communicate with them virtually anywhere. Is this a good thing for your customers? Is this good, bad? Is there a threshold where we it's okay or not okay? That's something we need to think about too. Also, determine if there's any bottlenecks with the product or services here too. So I'm looking for all that. And what I needed, the reason I need your help out there, if you folks are, or any of the business that could benefit from this. And basically what I do is if you are willing to participate, I'll interview you, see how it's going, and give you a good plug for your business through the show here. And some other things I could do too, but we'll mention that when we talk. So how to do this, you can go to, here comes the link to it. Go to primeconcepts.net/link/Flok. Sign up for the free trial. All right, very simple. It's free for 7 days. And let me know that you signed up. You can contact me through primeconcepts.net or call me, 760-247-4814. And then we could make arrangements from that. So very simple. And if you don't want, even if you don't want to participate in this feedback thing here, by all means, check this thing out. Like I say, primeconcepts.net/link/Flok. You can see the link over there on the video there. So anyway, like I say, in summary, I'm thinking if you're looking for a good way to draw your customers back to your business, and I think this is something really I want to look at. If you're using punch cards, this is definitely something we need to look at, because you're basically using the fundamentals of what this app does. This thing just gives it gas, and I think this could be pretty cool. And it seems to be easy to set up, easy to use. And really use that modern technology to touch customers easier, faster, more efficiently. And I think it does it. It could be very, very cost effective. I think it'd be very beneficial to my clients and my clients' clients. So I'm looking forward to see a follow-up review on this thing here when I hear back from you folks out there or hear from other folks. So anyway, back to the link here is like at primeconcepts.net/link/Flok. Check out the free trial, and we'll go from there. Anyway, folks, thanks for listening. I think that's going to be that's for this episode. Thanks for listening and watching. Until next time, good luck and Godspeed to your online success.